Some people think they change by force, but the real change, the lasting, permanent, thrilling kind, it slips in through the cracks between thoughts, like laughter that sneaks up from the gut before the mind catches up. Let's start with a comic. He's standing in front of a crowd, delivering his soul in punchlines and bombs. Not a chuckle, silence, maybe even a cough in the distance. But you know what? He steps off stage not with defeat, but with data. Because every silence is feedback, and every awkward breath teaches timing. Just like in life, there's no failure, only the moment's message, and the choice to grow. And that's where it begins. What you reflect becomes reality. So imagine reflecting curiosity instead of shame. Asking, what did I learn instead of what did I lose? Because the one who's curious never really fails. They only find new punchlines. You might notice now how a part of you is already testing that reflection and wondering what would happen if I chose to find curiosity where others might find fear. Now picture this. A comic walks in, doesn't look the part, doesn't sound like what the crowd expects. But then he opens his mouth, and from the first line you feel it. Confidence, not arrogance. Certainty. He says, "This is who I am." And suddenly the room leans in. Why? Because the human brain is wired to mirror. The more certain you are in your frame, the more others drop theirs and follow. So what if the most powerful act was simply being more you than you ever allowed yourself to be? Because when you shine in your own full weirdness, your realness, you give everyone else permission to laugh, to feel, to be. And if you were to take that certainty now, let it settle in your chest, like a warm hum of knowing, what else might become effortless? Sometimes a comic tells a story so raw, so personal, so damn real, the whole room holds its breath, until the punchline hits and suddenly everyone exhales together in a wave of laughter that feels like release. It's not just comedy that's healing, that's emotional alchemy. And here's the truth hidden in plain sight. The most charismatic people don't avoid emotion, they surf it, transforming pain into play, fear into fire, awkwardness into art. So if your inner voice ever whispers doubt, you could smile and say, "Thanks for the material," and turn it into power. Because right now, your unconscious mind may already be sorting old stories into new scripts, finding the patterns, the rhythms, the punchlines that turn weight into wings. And here's where it gets fun. Comics don't wait to be perfect. They try, they test, they bomb, they win, they write again. Because clarity, it doesn't come before action, it comes from it. So imagine now a reality where your momentum is magnetic, where you act before you're ready. And as you move, the path appears. In every small action, a new neural groove. Every risk taken, a vote for the version of you who creates, plays, performs, persists. You might even begin to notice the feeling of that momentum now, that slight excitement in the chest, the forward pull of what's already unfolding. Let me tell you a little secret. The best comics, they don't try to be funny. They try to be true. And in that truth, humour is born. They show up raw, real, vulnerable. And the universe, it responds. Because boldness is magnetic. When you stop performing and start expressing, people feel it. They don't remember the joke. They remember how you made them feel. So yes, your presence is the punchline. Your weird is your wisdom. Your vibe is the voice that shapes your world. And that truth is settling deeper now, isn't it? As if your unconscious already knows how to let go of needing to become anything. Because you already are everything you need to be. And all of this, the curiosity of growth, the play of failure, the beauty of emotional mastery, the magnetism of authenticity, the ease of action without perfection. All of this is now becoming the new language of your nervous system, the new rhythm of your mind, the new pulse of your reality. A system so natural, so integrated, you don't even have to remember it all. Because it's already who you're becoming. And next time you stand in a moment of decision, creation, or connection, don't be surprised if you feel a little grin and hear a voice inside say, let's see what happens when I just be me.